All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching out, still on the matter. Yoruba nation, no going back. Exactly what it is, exactly what the people are talking about. Finally, the people have cried out. Yoruba nation, laugh. Yoruba nation is the answer. My brother, my sister, a lot are actually happening. Right now, there is tension as Muslims leaders storm Lagos Assembly over Sanwo-Olu's lopsided appointment. Majority of people have reacted that what religion is going to cause in this country is better we just go our separate ways. What is this? What is going on? Well, with the news reaching us, leaders of the Muslim community in Lagos on Wednesday staged a protest to the State House of Assembly over the recent list of 39 commissioner nominees. Well, leaders of the Muslim community in Lagos on Wednesday staged a protest to the State House of Assembly over the recent list of 39 commissioners nominee released by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Well, onto this one, the Muslim community had earlier voiced out against the list, which has 8 Muslims and then 31 Christians, saying the list is unfair to the Muslims in the state and demanded a review. However, the state government had ignored the protest of the Muslims as the House of Assembly on Monday commenced the screening of the nominees. On Wednesday, leaders of the Muslim community led by President and then elder statesman Professor Tajuddin Badamosi stormed the House of Assembly to protest against what they called official discrimination of the Muslims in the state. Well, heads of various Islamic organizations and then scholars were also in attendance at the protest where Professor Gbadamosi presented a petition to the Speaker Mudashiru Obasa. Well, they were carrying banners and placards with inscriptions such as Muslims say no to official discrimination. All we ask is fairness. Stop the screening now. We want justice, among others. Well, in the petition read by the president, the Muslims expressed grievance and then dissatisfaction against the blatant disregard for justice, equity, and fairness in the proposed Lagos State Executive Cabinet as contained in the list of commissioner nominees. Well, according to the group, the list is a classic case of discrimination and then religious bigotry, as it has 31 nominees who are of the Christian faith and then only 8 nominees who are Muslims. Well, this is not a new development, especially since Governor Sanwo-Olu assumed leadership of this state. As a matter of fact, it has been elevated to a level of official state policy to deny Muslims their deserved positions under the Sanwo-Olu administration. Well, for instance, in 2019, when Mr. Sanwo-Olu became governor, he appointed 14 special advisors, and then only one among them was a Muslim. Again, his state executive council, which had 43 members, only 14 were Muslims and the remaining 29 were Christians. Also, of the 23 commissioners, 10 were Muslims and then 13 of them Christians. Only 15 Muslims with 35 Christians made up the body of 50% secretaries in his first term. These are just a few among numerous ways in which the Sanwo-Olu administration deny Muslims in this state their rightful place and their number in leadership. Well, the Muslim community observed that Sanwo-Olu violates the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, particularly Section 14(4) and then Section 1922. Well, my brother, my sister, I think I'm going to stop here. Well, a lot of things are actually going on. You see, this is exactly what we are talking about. You have said it that as far as this country is concerned, one thing or the other is going to cause war in this country. And one of the major things is religion. Yes, one of the major things is religion. Now, a lot of people have actually reacted in different forms onto this one. Oh, that, wait, is this how we want to continue to live our lives? That there won't be love? That people will just come out and say, oh, this thing is going to make us be enemies to ourselves. This one will not make us go far. Now the Muslims are of the opinion that the governor is is not fair enough to the Muslims. And then according to what had been said, that the Christians had been given the upper hands. Now, with what many people are saying, a lot of people have made it clear that if we continue like this, we cannot get there. And then the whole scenario has disturbed us to the extent that nothing is actually working again in the country. Everybody is frustrated. Now, talking about the Muslim not being listened to, not being favored, that the Christians have been favored. Somebody raised a point. Okay, what do you now have to say to the Muslim ticket of the presidency, that at the end of it all, the Muslims the Muslims are the one ruling the country? What do you have to say about that? So are you not trying to tell us that if it were Christian that became the president, that means the war would have resumed a long time ago? Now, what are we saying in essence? People are now of the opinion that you should not judge in this aspect. Just like what happened in Osun State. The governor said he chose everyone he chose based on merit. And what are we actually talking about? This is trying to tell us that as far as this country is concerned, one thing or the other is going to cause war. It's better let us go our separate ways, and so that we will not be bringing in politics or religion to cause war in the land. And the majority of people have reacted. I'm going to take some of their reactions, then you will understand exactly what is actually going on. Baba God, now your hand with day. This is not funny at all. Okay, and then meanwhile, according to what we have here, somebody have raised an alarm. But when it is presidential Muslim ticket, this group didn't ask for fairness. Nigeria is in trouble because of Islam. Check it. Any country with Islam population can never experience peace. Check it worldwide. Well, and then someone replies saying, don't mind them. They will reap what they sow. And then according to Igu Eye says, well, when Christians in Nigeria were shouting the Muslim ticket, you goons kept quiet, hypocrites. Don't mind them, they will wail and then cry till eternity. And then meanwhile, somebody is now of the opinion that the truth of the matter is the devil is looking for a way to make sure there is war in Nigeria. So the best thing for us is let us be separated. When we go our separate ways, it will be better that we will understand ourselves. Because with the way the whole thing is going right now, my brother, my sister, we need to wake up. Or else, before it is too late, a lot of things would have happened. Why didn't they go to Kano and the Kwara State where we have lopsided appointment also? All right, that's another one. Well, according to Kola Wole Ayilara, it says, well, for your information, there are more Muslims in Lagos than Christians. Okay, that's another one that have been said. And then replying to that, Discipler says, you lied, Oga. All the senators representing Lagos State are all Muslims, and then also majority of the members of the House of Representatives are Christians. Keep quiet while all these were going on. We were not like those in Yoruba land until Murik came to divide us along religious lines. All right, so well, the fact now remains that as far as we are all together, we should learn how to settle things amicably so that there will not be war, or else let us go our separate ways. My brother, my sister, I think a lot of people actually understand where this might play out if care is not taken. Because right now, the Muslim community have started their protest about how the Christians are being given fair judgment. And as it stands right now, I don't think this can make our country to be better. When we want to start with religious war, then my brother, my sister, what are we actually waiting for? I am so sure that if the Yoruba Nation movement and that everybody goes their separate ways, then things will be able to work out perfectly, and then a lot of people will have better lives to live. No, as we speak right now, the hardship is something else. A lot of people are complaining. Many people are dying. And they can't no more. Well, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is right now. Onto this one, Yoruba Nation, no going back. Exactly what the people are talking about. Meanwhile, let me have your own take, and remember to subscribe for more updates. If you are just joining us on this channel for the first time, all right, thanks and God bless.